Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Blaster, blasting you with the truth in this Road Rage series. I believe we're at number 66. I'm going to update it all as I do a little editing. But on this one, I'm back to politics. I want to talk about the ability that we have as a people to choose who we want as our candidates. We choose who we want as our candidates. I've gotten into some debates. Me personally, I don't even know why I'm engaging in debates. From a statistical standpoint, all you can really talk about is the racist comments and the dumb comments that he made about bleach. He talked about grabbing the P words. That's really all you have. You don't have any strong talking points for Biden. Because all Biden is going to do is continue what Obama did. Nothing. Very little. Now, I'll give him his little benefits package, even though I had to pay $500 of my tax return because I didn't have benefits one of those years. He bailed out the banks, which are owned by rich people. The cash for clunkers put people in debt. Subprime lending, he didn't create any jobs. And on top of all of the stuff that he didn't do, he's trying to take credit for what happened during Trump's time, which is very childish and very adolescent, very childish for him to do. Now, you're going to hear me talk about politics, but I'm done with all of y'all on Facebook. I'm done arguing with you. Vote for Biden. He's going to lose. You're wasting your vote. You're wasting your time. You might as well accept the fact that you're going to have 4 more years of Trump. Just accept it. What are you going to do? You're going to hate him? And all of you people talking about you're Christians? Come on now. That's you not representing the Bible by voting for Democrats. And we don't even got to get into all the reasons. All YouTube going to do is try to censor it anyway. So we ain't even got to get into all the reasons. Just know that if you claiming to be a Christian, a POB, a person of the book, and you trying to vote for Joe Biden and that side and all that they stand for, and I'll admit when I didn't know or understand politics, I voted for Democrats because I thought that Democrats were for blacks. But the actual truth is Democrats bury blacks. They don't help blacks. They help foreigners. They help other groups. They don't help blacks. You don't believe that? Look at any Democratic major city and look at the crime rate. Look at the poverty rate. You continue to vote for these Democrats, but yet, what have they produced? Has your life improved? I know under Trump, blacks are 50% less unemployed. Now, Democrats for years and years and years and years have stated that they were going to create jobs. And we saw nothing but an increase in food stamps and poverty. Now, under Trump, you see 50%, or you see that blacks have the lowest unemployment rate in over 50 years. Their net worth is increasing. The housing market is turning around. It's practically going to become a seller's market again because housing sales are up 25%. Now, how can Obama claim any parts of that when most of what he did was to help the poor? Poor people don't buy houses. Rich people do. Middle class people do. Poor people rent. They stay in rooms. They stay in apartments. They stay in lower income housing and crime infested neighborhoods. These are the facts. These are the facts. You can't get mad at the facts unless you're ignorant. If you're ignorant, just let me know Don't watch my videos. My videos ain't for people who are ignorant or want to stay ignorant. They're for truth seekers. So, unless you are ignorant, you can't downplay these facts. You can't downplay the fact that we wouldn't be the minority if it weren't for, what's her name, Margaret Sanger, a devout Democrat, who created all those Planned Parenthood, aborted all those black babies. And if you for a Democrat, you for pro-choice, which means a woman can be a hoe and get pregnant and abort the baby, killing babies, killing innocent life. And matter of fact, who cares who a person like that did? You didn't get raped. You wanted to have sex and you end up pregnant, so you kill the baby? Is it the baby's fault that they in there? But this is what you are engaging. This is what you are agreeing with when you vote Democratic. Now, forget what somebody say. What is the principles? What is the ideology? And what will be produced by Republicans or by Democrats? Republicans are for capitalism, which means, of course, they're going to do things to help businesses. You need businesses to have jobs. You're not going to create... This was funny. This was funny. Okay. Democrats say they're going to create jobs, right? Well, all of your funding goes to social programs. What jobs are you going to create? You're going to create jobs for people, the limited people who are coming out of college, that are in social work, are in fields like that. You're not going to create jobs for people that don't have degrees. It's just not going to happen. So stop lying, man. You can't. The one thing I don't like is when people lie to me. We're adults. If you got to lie to a person's face, that's what children do. That's what my daughter does. Lie to the face to get something that they want. That's what Biden is doing. Now, Trump, I'm not going to sit up here and say everything he said was the truth, but I can say that Trump did a lot of things that he said he was going to do, which makes him fit to be reelected. Now, you can do what you want, but you ain't going to change my mind. Straight Republican ticket as long as I have a vote. Period. No matter what it is, I'll take my chances with Republicans. I don't need nobody telling me how to think. I don't need nobody trying to get me to change how I think. I don't need nobody trying to force my kids to go to this school or that school. If my kids go to school, I want my kids to go to school with people with morals that have been raised by traditional families and been raised right. Not angry kids who might not be eating at home, who looking for somebody to bully. And I don't care if you're a relative, I don't care who you are, you're not going to change my mind. I'm not trying to change your mind. You're not going to change my mind. I don't need you or your opinion. I need God. I need the principles of God. I need to see that Bible in action in everyday life. And that's why I'm voting for faith-based initiative. That's why I'm voting for the right to bear arms. If you intrude on somebody's privacy and you get shot, so be it. You need to get shot. These dudes think they so tough. Think you can do a home invasion? Think you can go in somebody's yard and try to steal something out of their car? Whatever happens to you, so what? Learn from a young age how to live your life or die. If you die, we don't need no chaotic people. We don't need no drug users. We don't need people who are not trying to live positive, upstanding life. If you don't want to be rich, that's your prerogative. But don't mess with nobody else or their stuff. And it's been long enough, so I'm going to close this out. This Road Race series. We're talking more about politics. Like, share, and subscribe.